You know that feeling when you walk into a room and someone's outfit just makes you stop and think, wait, where did they get that? They look incredible. That's the energy we're chasing this winter. And here's the thing. The people who nail that look aren't just lucky. They're paying attention to what's coming before everyone else catches on. So if you've been scrolling through your closet lately thinking everything looks a little predictable, you're in exactly the right place. Because winter 2026 is bringing some seriously exciting trends that are equal parts cozy, chic, and surprisingly wearable. I'm talking about the kind of pieces that make you feel pulled together even when you're just running to grab coffee. And the best part, you're about to know about them before they're everywhere. Welcome back to Elegance in Every Detail. Today, we're diving into the 7 winter fashion trends that are about to dominate. And trust me, if you start wearing these now, you'll be the one everyone's copying by February. Funnel neck coats, the built-in hug your winter wardrobe needs. Let's start with outerwear, because honestly, that's where we're living for the next few months anyway. Funnel neck coats are having a major moment, and I'm not just talking about a subtle collar here. Think stiff, stand-up collars that basically act like a built-in scarf. Brands like The Row, Kate, and Ferragamo have been all over this trend, and it makes so much sense when you think about it. We've all had those mornings where it's freezing outside, and you're layering scarves and turtlenecks just to feel human. Well, a funnel neck coat eliminates all that fuss. It's sophisticated, it keeps your neck warm without the bulk, and honestly, it gives you that fashion editor vibe, even if you're just wearing jeans underneath. The shearling collar versions are especially gorgeous if you want something that feels a little more luxe. And here's a styling tip. Let the collar do the talking. Keep the rest of your outfit simple, maybe a sleek sweater and tailored pants, and let that dramatic neckline be the statement. Polka dots. Not your grandma's print anymore. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. Polka dots? Really? But hear me out, because this isn't the cutesy vintage polka dot situation you're picturing. Winter 2026 is taking this classic print and giving it a moody, sophisticated twist. Designers like Balenciaga, Fendi, and Valentino showed polka dots on everything from slip dresses to party pants, and they're using deeper tones instead of the usual black and white combo. We're talking rich burgundies, forest greens, and yes, some bold reds too. The effect is less retro diner and more elegant evening out. What I love about this trend is how versatile it is. You can wear a polka dot slip dress under an oversized knit for daytime, then swap the sweater for a leather jacket and heels for dinner. Or go subtle with a polka dot scarf or blouse paired with solid pieces. The key is to style it in a way that feels current, not costumey. And if maximalist fashion has taught us anything, it's that sometimes the print that feels the most playful can actually be the most chic. After this season, polka dots might just become the new neutral. At least that's what the fashion insiders are saying. Faux fur, everything. Texture is taking over. If there's one material that's absolutely unavoidable this winter, it's faux fur. And I mean everywhere. We saw it at Stella McCartney, Prada, Miu Miu, Fendi, and honestly, pretty much every major runway show for fall-winter 2025 into 2026. But what's interesting is how designers are using it. It's not just your classic long faux fur coat anymore, though those are still very much in. We're seeing faux fur stoles draped over shoulders, faux fur collars on otherwise minimal coats, and even faux fur scarves being styled like statement accessories. Some designers got really creative with removable fur stoles that you can clip onto different coats, which is genius if you ask me. The beauty of this trend is the texture it adds. Winter outfits can sometimes feel flat, especially when you're wearing a lot of dark colors and heavy fabrics. But throw on a faux fur stole or a coat with a furry collar, and suddenly your whole look has dimension and interest. Plus, let's be real. There's something about faux fur that just makes you feel glamorous, like you're about to attend a fabulous winter gala instead of just walking your dog in the snow. And that feeling matters, especially during those gray winter months when we all need a little extra something to lift our spirits. The black leather jacket, your winter wardrobe's best friend. Here's the thing about trends. Sometimes the most exciting one is actually the most wearable. And that's exactly what's happening with black leather jackets this season. Now, I know leather jackets aren't exactly groundbreaking news, but stay with me because there's a reason they're having such a major resurgence right now. Designers at Balmain, Ralph Lauren, Stella McCartney, and Kite all sent classic black leather pieces down their runways, and they're calling them hero jackets for a reason. In a season full of bold prints and dramatic textures, sometimes you just need that one reliable piece that goes with absolutely everything and makes you look effortlessly cool. Think of it as the antidote to trend fatigue. You know those days when you're overwhelmed by choices and just want to throw on something that works? A great black leather moto or bomber jacket is that piece. It layers perfectly over slip dresses, looks incredible with jeans and a sweater, and honestly, it's probably the best investment you can make for your winter wardrobe. The trick is finding one that fits you perfectly. Not too boxy, not too tight, just that sweet spot where you feel like yourself but elevated. And here's my hot take. If you can only afford to invest in one trend this season, make it this one. Because unlike some trends that'll fade by next year, a quality black leather jacket will be in your closet for decades. Cargo pockets. Practical never looked this good. Remember when fashion and functionality seemed like opposites? Well, those days are officially over. Cargo pockets are everywhere this winter. And honestly, it's about time. We saw them at Tory Burch, Ferragamo, Louis Vuitton, Stella McCartney, and Ralph Lauren. And they're not just on pants anymore. We're talking cargo jackets, cargo skirts, even some dresses with functional pockets worked into the design. And look, I don't know about you, but I've never met a woman who didn't get excited about real, usable pockets. It's like designers finally realized we have phones and keys and lip balm and a million other things we need to carry. But beyond the practicality, there's something really appealing about the aesthetic too. Utility-inspired fashion has this effortless, rolled-up sleeves kind of energy that feels modern and confident. It's not trying too hard. It's just cool in a very understated way. Style these pieces with more polished items to balance out the utilitarian vibe. Think cargo pants with a cashmere sweater and sleek boots, or a cargo jacket over a slip dress. The contrast between rugged and refined is what makes this trend work so well. The return of skinny silhouettes. Yes, we're talking about it. Okay, deep breath. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Skinny pants are back. Now, before anyone panics, let me say this. Fashion is not a dictatorship. You never have to wear anything you don't want to wear. But if you've been secretly missing your slim-fitting bottoms, this is your permission slip. Designers at the Row, Gucci, Balmain, and Alberta Ferretti showed everything from legging-like pants to cigarette trousers, and they're styling them in ways that feel current, not like we're having a 2010s flashback. The key difference? They're being paired with oversized coats, chunky boots, and relaxed tops, instead of the matchy-matchy skinny jeans and fitted top combo we remember. I think what makes this trend interesting is that it's less about the specific silhouette and more about balance. After years of wide-leg everything, there's something refreshing about a slim silhouette that creates contrast with all the voluminous outerwear we're wearing. It's about proportions and creating visual interest. And honestly, if skinny pants aren't your thing, that's completely fine. Wear what makes you feel amazing. But for those who've been quietly holding on to their favorite slim jeans, wondering if they'd ever be acceptable again, well, the fashion world just gave you a green light. Scarves as the main character. Let's end with something that might seem small but is actually having a huge impact. Statement scarves. And I don't mean scarves as an afterthought or just something to keep your neck warm. I mean scarves as the focal point of your entire outfit. Designers at Gabriela Hearst, The Row, Kallmeyer, and Maria McManus are showing ivory faux fur stoles, skinny scarves with an edgy vibe, and even built-in shawls attached to tunics and coats. The message is clear. Your scarf can carry just as much drama and personality as your coat or your shoes. What I love about this trend is how it forces you to think differently about accessories. We often treat them like finishing touches, but what if your scarf was actually the starting point? What if you built your outfit around that gorgeous oversized stole or that sleek skinny scarf? It's also incredibly budget-friendly if you're not ready to invest in a whole new wardrobe. A statement scarf can completely transform pieces you already own. That simple black coat you've worn for 3 years? Add a luxe faux fur stole and suddenly it's a whole new look. That basic sweater and jeans combo? Style it with a skinny scarf tied just right and you've got instant edge. The versatility here is endless, and that's what makes it such a smart trend to embrace. Here's what this all means for you. So we've covered a lot of ground here. Funnel net coats that hug you back, polka dots that are actually sophisticated, faux fur adding texture everywhere, the reliable black leather jacket, cargo pockets bringing function and fashion together, the controversial return of skinny silhouettes and scarves taking center stage. But here's the truth. Trends are only worth following if they make you feel more like yourself, not less. The real magic happens when you take these ideas and filter them through your own personal style. Maybe you're all in on the faux fur moment. Maybe cargo pockets are speaking to your soul. Or maybe you're just here for a really good black leather jacket, and that's perfect too. What matters is that you now know what's coming before it's everywhere. You're ahead of the game. And whether you choose one trend or all 7, you're making informed choices about how you want to show up this winter. If you love this breakdown and want to stay ahead of what's next in fashion, make sure you subscribe to Elegance in Every Detail. Hit that notification bell so you never miss when we decode the trends that actually matter. And drop a comment below telling me which of these 7 trends you're most excited to try. Are you team polka dots or team cargo pockets? Thanks so much for being here. Now go out there and show winter who's boss. I'll see you in the next one.